Two warriors, two alpha males, one ring, and years of destruction. This is not just a rivalry, this is war. From shocking cash-ins, from broken dreams, to championship unifications. This is the complete untold story of Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. A former football player, a member of the Shield, chosen as the future face of the company. Brock Lesnar was something else, a former UFC heavyweight champion, a real-life beast, a man who didn't need WWE, WWE needed him. Roman represented the future, Brock represented pure destruction, and when these two worlds collided, WWE changed forever. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns finally faced Brock Lesnar. This was supposed to be Roman's moment. But Brock didn't care about moments. He threw Roman around like a rag doll, suplex after suplex, pain, brutality, fear. Roman refused to stay down, blood on his face, pain in his eyes, but still, he stood up. Then, everything changed. Seth Rollins' music hits, the greatest cash-in ever. Roman didn't lose the match, but he lost his destiny that night. Roman tried again. At WrestleMania 34, Roman versus Brock, one more time. Fans booed Roman. They wanted Brock. They rejected the chosen one. Roman fought through pain, through injuries, through hate. But Brock won again. This wasn't just defeat. This was humiliation. Roman walked out a broken man, and then life hit harder than Brock Lesnar ever could. Roman Reigns left WWE, not because of Brock, not because of losses, because he was fighting for his life. Leukemia returned, fans stopped booing, the world prayed. When Roman came back, he wasn't chasing cheers anymore. He was chasing respect, and that's when Roman Reigns changed forever. Roman returned as someone new, cold, ruthless, focused, the tribal chief. When Brock Lesnar came back again this time, Roman didn't fear him. At SummerSlam 2022, Roman versus Brock, last man standing, tractors, tables, chaos. Roman didn't just survive Brock, he dominated him. This was no longer the big dog, this was the head of the table. At WrestleMania 38, the rivalry reached its peak. Winner takes all, champion versus champion. The biggest main event in WrestleMania history. Roman stood tall, calm, confident, ready. Brock fought like a monster. But this time, destiny chose Roman. One spear, one pin, one moment. Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar. He wasn't the future anymore. He was the greatest champion of his era. This rivalry is not about wins and losses. It's about pain. It's about growth. It's about survival. Brock Lesnar made Roman Reigns suffer, and that suffering made Roman Reigns legendary. Without Brock, there is no tribal chief. They didn't just fight matches. They changed how pain looked. They changed how dominance sounded. They changed how WWE told its stories. When people talk about Brock Lesnar, they talk about fear. Fear in the locker room, fear in his opponent's eyes, fear in the way crowds reacted when his music hit. Brock Lesnar wasn't just strong, he represented something real. The idea that no matter how prepared you are, there is always someone who can break you. And for years, that man was Brock Lesnar. But every monster needs a mirror, and that mirror was Roman Reigns. Not at first. At first, Roman was unfinished, unstable, unready. He was powerful but not feared, respected but not believed in, and Brock Lesnar exposed that. Every suplex wasn't just damage to Roman's body, it was damage to his confidence. Every loss whispered the same message: you are not enough. Roman didn't answer with words. He answered with survival, while fans booed, while critics doubted, while expectations crushed him. Roman stayed, and staying is harder than winning. This rivalry wasn't about titles, it was about identity. Brock Lesnar never needed to prove who he was. He walked in complete. Roman Reigns had to be destroyed before he could be rebuilt. When Roman left because of leukemia, the rivalry paused, but it never ended, because the real fight wasn't in a ring anymore. It was internal. Brock Lesnar is destruction, Roman Reigns is dominance. Together they defined an era. Years from now, titles will change, new stars will rise, but fans will still ask, did you live through Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns? Because legends don't meet often, but when they do, history bows. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. Who do you think is the greatest rival of Roman Reigns? Because legends never fade, they dominate forever.